Hey yo, what's the good? It's your boy SUPERKev. Welcome to another episode of the SUPERKev Livecast Season 4. We on YouTube, baby. And for those of you new to the page, welcome to the hottest to-do list show on the internet. If it's not, your job is to let me know who got it so that I can like, comment, share, and subscribe their content the same way I ask y'all to like, share, subscribe, and comment under my content. All right? So, first off, I got to apologize. Y'all know I was tired yesterday, so I fell asleep. So we a few hours late. That means I owe y'all 2 episodes today. Luckily, for me, our Monday episodes are faster, so I should be able to catch up by the end of today, hopefully. And for those of you who are looking forward to the stock episode, yeah, I was too tired. So what we're gonna do is script out an even better episode so that when I actually do it, it's worth the wait. How's that? All right. So for those of you who are regulars of the show, this is episode 91, representing February 13th, 2022. All right. And the first thing on our list, let's try to get through this quick because it's very long day today, is we got our giveaway at 130 subscribers on YouTube, and we are currently at 123. All right, so if you like the content, smash that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? All right, next, let's shoot the date. Now, the story behind shoot the date is they do not teach gun education in public schools, at least where I'm from. So instead of complaining about what they don't do, I'm offering solutions on my little small little platform with one person watching. And that is, we learn about guns every episode. So today's lesson is very simple one. When loading your pistol, load it in a safe position. All right. So, boom. That way, if it misfires, it hits over there and nothing that can hurt us. Boom. All right. Cool. Say that. All right. And let's see if we can hit the 13. Smacked it right there, right on the money. Now you gotta wait for Tuesday if you want to get 2 shots. So let's keep it pushing. All right. What state is in the house? Now, y'all see this map right here? Yeah, right there. Every time another state writes their state in the comments on my YouTube, we color in the map. And we have hit 24 out of 50 states. So again, if you like the content, yo, let us know where you from so we can continue to color in the states that are missing. All right. Next on the list, what continent is in the building? So we have hit 4 out of 7 continents across the globe. So show that love. Yo, good morning, brother. How you doing today? I owe y'all 2 episodes, so I'm trying to rush through this one. The local weather report, it was 58 degrees. So that was lit until it wasn't. All right. But of course, everybody be safe out there. Rest in peace, Professor. And shout out to those who are live right now. But then if you catch this on the replay, put hashtag Team Replay in the comment section so that I know y'all are watching it after the fact so that I can, know like, yo, there's people who actually appreciate this content who can't make it to the live since I don't even be knowing what time I can show up live. You feel me? But the next part of our to-do list are all related to health, mental health, physical health, or emotional health. Now, I'm not a certified doctor. These are just things that I do to make it through the day every day. And if you are battling depression, writing things down and putting a check mark next to them might help you inch out of it. All right. So the first thing is drink water. Now, because I'm talking about what I did for Sunday, and I didn't drink enough water on Sunday. I got up, I was getting drunk. So let's put an X there. I didn't do that. I had an unprofessional Sunday. Did I make my bed? Check. Did I brush my teeth? Check. Trim the beard. You know what I'm saying? We try to look professional or whatever. Line up. Again, I do it myself until I have enough funds to roll around with the personal barber. You feel me? Um, Shower. I didn't take a shower yesterday. That's an X. I was unprofessional. which means I didn't wash my hair. So that means we're gonna do that today. Yo, my man say that shirt hard, my cuz. Hey yo, what's good, my cuz? First off, there's a significance to this shirt because story time. I know I'm over here rushing, but fuck it. My favorite game is Street Fighter. That means my second favorite game is King of Fighters. That's the fake Street Fighter. But if you know the story behind that, yeah, that's my Preem. That's the I'm pretty sure you know that's the new one for the 22. You know, Primo. That's my Preem. All right, anyways. But the story behind King of Fighters is that after the first Street Fighter came out, they were working on Street Fighter 2, something happened, and some of the guys who was working on Street Fighter 2 ended up working at SNK, and then they came up with a game called Fatal Fury. So Fatal Fury, which is um, the foundation for where King of Fighters became, or whatever, has workers who made Street Fighter. So King of Fighters is essentially a derivative of Street Fighter. So the fact that King of Fighters is dropping for Valentine's Day, I was like, man, we rocking our Street Fighter shirt. You know what I'm saying? So it's lit that you spotted that. And you want to see something cool? We got our Ryu headband on. You feel me? Like this ain't one of them NBA Jimmy Butler headbands. This is yo man. Look at you know what I'm saying? That's Ryu right there. It should say Street Fighter 4 right there. You see it say Street Fighter 2, and then you see Ryu right here, and the controller that I just dropped is a Street Fighter 5 controller, Street Fighter 5, and this is the Ken edition. So you already know what it is. So, oh, and that also lets me know we got the instead of me finding a place to eat today by myself, I don't think I'm gonna go out to eat because I heard you gotta have reservations if you try to go out to eat on Valentine's Day. So I'm trying to go find the King of Fighters exclusive edition, and I might do my live from either the game store or you might catch me in the mall next to GameStop or something like that. We're gonna switch it up. But I do want to thank that list. One of my homies sent me a list of all the black owned businesses, um, restaurants in Boston. So now that I have that, one of these days I'll step out and support a black business real quick. But with my favorite game or one of my favorite games dropping, and I gotta go get that today, man. All right. Elon Musk and SpaceX accept Dogecoin. All right, whatever. We'll talk about that in another episode. Um, where we at? Bottle of water number two, all fails. I did not drink no water like I should have. So let me put an X. I didn't pop my vitamin yesterday, did I? Nope, X. Breakfast, I ate something, so we'll put a check there. Bottle of water three, X. Four, X. Five, X. Lunch, I ate something. Call Detroit, did that. Smoke break, man, yo, that's why I got knocked out, honestly. Glass of wine, I was wet, pause. Dinner was eaten. Nap time definitely took one. Power Book 4 Force, episode 2, I seen that. Shout out to the people who be making sure I could keep up with power. You know what I'm saying? Um, all right, so drop a 17 in the chat so that we could talk about things related to incomes 1 through 7. All right. And while I wait for that 17, if not, y'all know I put my own 17s in the chat when I watch my episode over. Uh, is I have a bill tracking note. My next bill is due on the 23rd. So if this episode represents the 13th, I got 10 days to figure that out. Um, Download app updates via Wi-Fi. I try to remind y'all every episode. If you are around Wi-Fi, download your updates with your Wi-Fi so that you're not using your high-speed data. And then last, check your email in the DMs. If you are chasing the 7 forms of income and you serious about what you got going on, there should be a lot of opportunities in your email. So make sure you check those out. All right, let me get a 1 in the chat so that we can talk about income number 1. All right, and again, I know it's on the way, so let's keep it pushing. Income 1 is earned income, exchanging your time for money. And everybody in here knows how to do that. So I'm not going to waste your time as far as how to get a job or finding a job. But there are two keys with your job, with your first job. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. And if you want to keep a lot of it, you might want to consider the 65-25-10 rule. Now, again, I'm on the move, but if you want me to elaborate on that, let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer that. I got you. Okay. Now, for me, I'm unemployed, so the only thing I deal with income number one is how I ration my breakfast, because 25% of your money should go to your bills. And to me, one of the bills is um, eating, like buying groceries. So shout out to everybody who's been giving me free snacks. We still sitting on a lot of snacks right here. So just know I ain't buying breakfast for a grip. And when I don't buy breakfast, we take that money at the end of the week and we invest it into the 12 stocks that I told y'all we're going to invest in all year. No matter what happens, if it go up, it go down, we're going to invest in those stocks. And then the fact that I don't have to buy breakfast, I can't wait till, when are we going to do it, on Friday? Yeah, we're going to do it on Friday. Um, Now my homie said, did you see the NFT QR code last night during the Super Bowl? First off, y'all know I don't watch the Super Bowl. I don't support NFL no more. However, I think that's a good look for the crypto space. If the Super Bowl is actually putting it out there, yeah, I didn't keep up with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on my Colin Kaepernick shit. Even though a picture on my timeline showed Eminem kneeling, I'll be goddamned if they ain't making a big deal about Eminem kneeling, but they ain't even give my man Colin Kaepernick a job still. But, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, until Colin Kaepernick is accepted back into the NFL, I refuse to watch. And I don't even press like on posts that are related to the NFL. I don't, none of that. Now, I did fall asleep when I was supposed to pull up to my, you know what I'm saying, my peoples, but they understand. They know I'd be up in the middle of the night, midnight Kev, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I didn't pay attention to that. But um Colin turned down offers to return back. Eh, maybe, maybe, maybe. But the narrative wasn't correctly stated. You get what I'm saying? It's not just did they offer Colin Kaepernick a job. It's the way in which they portrayed that story, especially when they have NFL players beating up their wives and domestic violence and all the time, but they get jobs. But then you got a man, speaking of a police brutality, which I was a victim of twice, and then, well, two big times, you know what I'm saying? They bother me all the time. So yeah, I'm not supporting them motherfuckers. I'm not with that. But I do understand they have a big platform, and if they are letting the crypto out the bag, so to speak, after the NBA let it out the bag by renaming the Staples Center the crypto.com arena, these big institutions, oh, and after MLB accepted crypto as payment during the pandemic, yo, now these big sports places, oh, the banks who were already invested in them since 2014, yeah, crypto is here to stay. Y'all know I talk about them every episode, so shit. Hopefully motherfuckers will pay attention. If they were watching, hopefully they learned something. Shit. But I've been on the wave, you know what I'm saying? I was one of the few people telling y'all about the transfer of wealth when it happened, because if you pay attention in US history, they don't teach us about guns, but they teach us history in school. Now what they don't do is teach us the connections, all right, between when certain events happen and why they're happening. My brain be working for me. Sometimes I'd be like, what the fuck? That should happen because of that. And then either it's confirmed or I roll with the conspiracy until you prove me wrong. All right. So that's why I've been telling y'all, hey, this crypto game, transfer of wealth is real, but we'll see how many people pay attention, and we'll see how many people um are, are regretful several years down the road. All right. Now, y'all seen the breakfast. Did I ask for the two in the chat? If not, let me get two in the chat, and then when we watch it over, we're gonna drop the two there. Now, after you have a job in which 25% or 1 week at work pays all your bills for the month, whatever else money you get is now what we call profit. If you work for somebody, we call it profit income. If you work for yourself, we call that business income. All right. So Again, we don't judge on this side. We don't care if you want to work for somebody else. We don't care if you want to work for yourself. I actually do both. I support both and do both. I work for myself, and then if I got to work for somebody else, I'll do that too. It is what it is. All right, because again, it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. So, a couple of my profit incomes are eRewards. That's the survey app in which I rolled over $223.75 from last year, which I might use today. I'll tell you in a second. And so far, I have amassed $77.75 for the 2022. And the goal is $44 if I go for $1 a day. Now, since I'm smashing the $1 a day goal, I might try to double that. So $88 is my other goal. All right. Now, that $223.75 that I rolled over from last year, I think I said this on yesterday's episode, but it's worth repeating. That game that I told y'all, King of Fighters 15 that came out, the collector's edition was about $90. 90 times 2 is 180. I'm going to try to take out $180. Maybe I might have to do 150 because I don't think I can do 180. But I'm gonna take out whatever and put that in a gift card. Go out to GameStop, see if I can get the game twice, buy 2 copies. All right. As soon as I get home, we ripping it open. You already know what it is. Fingerprints all over it. Yeah, that's mine. I do what I want. And then dust is gonna get on it. Is what it is. Now I'm gonna take the second copy and I'm gonna try to sell it for 180. Might even just put 200. Fuck it. And what we're gonna do is hold out as long as it takes. Might take 1 year, might take 5 years. We're gonna eventually sell the second copy for $200, which is gonna make the one that we open fucking free. From a side hustle that I do, that I talk to y'all about every episode, and uh, we rolled over $223.75. All right. Oh, I definitely missed one. Heading back to income number one real quick. I gotta do my unemployment, even though they ain't pay me yet, but I still file every week. Just to, you know what I'm saying. And if you watch my special edition from last week, we called them live and then they hung up on me. So you see, they ain't trying to help the Kev out, but whatever. That's why we building our own fucking school. So one of the reasons why I'm building this platform and trying to make money off of this platform is so that I can build that school, so that my babies don't have to deal with what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, back to income number two. Another one is Get Upside, which is a cashback reward program if you use a debit or a credit card at participating gas stations, which you're going to need today for all of y'all driving y'all boo things around, at participating convenience stores, which might come in handy if, you know what I'm saying, you need to pick up a quick piece of chocolate, or restaurants. Well, if you definitely taking your girl out for Valentine's Day, might want to consider signing up. Anyways, my Get Upside for the month of February is at $15.59. After $10, you're allowed to cash out without a penalty. Um, and I straight up told y'all the last Monday of the month, which will be February 28th, I'm gonna transfer whatever I got in there, and then it should clear by March 1st. On March 1st, on my PayPal, I am going to invest in Bitcoin Cash. All right. So what that means is I have at least $15. Hopefully it could double by then. Who knows? Who cares? Whatever it is, we're just gonna invest it over there. Why? Because you need to get into the cryptocurrency game. All right. And those of you watching the Super Bowl or watched the Super Bowl, I now have a little bit of confirmation that they were talking about crypto on there. I mean, maybe it's more efficient when they do it, even though I'm 91 episodes in, but whatever, that's on y'all. But for those of you who are paying attention with me, that's all I'm going to say is All right, next up is Fetch Rewards, where if you have a receipt and take a picture of it, they give you points. You get about, I think it's 35 um, pictures within the last 14 days, something like that. So you can't just go around taking everybody's receipts. But again, if you already go shop and you already do what you got to do, I don't see why you wouldn't do that. So my Fetch Rewards, I'm at 7,346 points. I'll let you know when I cash them out. My man's goes, Coinbase is giving $15 on BTC when you join. I'm already in Coinbase. And I believe when I joined, if I'm not mistaken, they gave $10 of Bitcoin. So now it's 15. Oh, all right. And then also Coinbase got the Learn to Earn program where you watch videos and they really give you some crypto. Now, yesterday um, I asked y'all if I should convert it or if I should leave it. And the super porters out there said leave it. So my Coinbase account is for my son, and he is sitting on like extra like 22 or $30 worth of crypto because I took those videos for him, and I actually did it when the market was low. My my bad. That was my 9 o'clock alarm talking about, hey, go post on Instagram. We'll do that after the show. I ain't in no rush. But anyways, my son is sitting on some extra crypto, so I don't see why y'all wouldn't do the same. All right. And again, all my affiliate links will be somewhere in the comment section below. But disclaimer, I am not a certified public accountant. I am just an entertainer. All right. Now, drop that 3 in the chat so we can talk about income number 3, which is interest income. Loaning your money out, and then by the time it comes back, it should be better than what it was when you loaned it out. So for me, when I day trade, I consider that income number 3. All right, I'm loaning money to these companies at 9 in the morning. By 4:30 or whenever the market closed, that's it. I need my money back. So we have buy limits for BZH, NAIL, and Siri. Now, I told y'all the numbers on the previous episode, so I don't want to waste your time, especially for my super porters who really binge watch or binge listen. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to hear the same numbers twice. Now, if you did miss it and want to hear it before 9:30 Eastern, drop a comment and I got you. Shoot, and if you got my number, you can text me. I can send you the picture directly. All right, weekly options. I did not find a weekly option yet. I think while I'm in the gym, I'm gonna read some charts and we're gonna take out an option this week because I gotta do my options every week and I've been slacking. Cryptocurrency investments, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Do your research on them if you don't trust me. Drop that 4 in the chat so we can get creative with the dividend incomes. And there it is, right? Nah, I'm really talking to myself when I watch it over. But there it is. Okay, dividend income is when you get paid for owning or holding pieces of companies. Now, for this one, I get creative and I got Bitcoin mining apps. Fold, you click the button once every 20 hours. I'm at 9,695 Satoshis, approximately $4.25. Lolly, you click it once between 9 and 9. And since it's actually 9 Eastern right now, I can do mine, but I'm going to wait till I get off the live. I'm at 96,941, and that's about $40.79. And then Smiles, Bitcoin for walking. Yo, listen, this is the smallest of all of them, but for those of you who actually read the description box, just look at how it goes up every day. All right. So I got 692 Satoshis, which is about 28.2 cents. Not a lot, but it's better than nothing. All right. Drop a 5 in the chat so we can talk about rental income. And I do not own any property yet. I'm working on it. That's a big goal of my 2022. And of course, when I get some property, everybody's gonna know about it. But for me, I gotta take out the trash, right? Because you want to just make sure you take good care of the property you do have, and then empty out the recycle box. I can actually put a check mark there because I did that not too long ago. But anyways, drop that 6 in the chat so we can talk about these capital gains. All right. See, there it is. Okay. Organize new toys. That's our ongoing homework assignment for the Kev, so just know that. And then this episode represents Sunday. So I need a bunch of sevens. Drop mass sevens in the chat. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. All right, there they are. Okay. Income number 7 is royalty income, getting paid in the future for something you've done in the past. Now, before I actually get into the list, I want to share this with y'all. Personally, I feel like I've dominated 5 out of the 7 forms of income. Even if I don't have as much as I would like in those incomes, I feel I've learned enough about them and I'm disciplined enough to to follow through with them, right? Like I'm capable of finding a job. I'm capable, obviously, of finding a second job. If I can find one, I can find two. Saving, I don't waste money like I used to anymore. Stock market, y'all know I'm lit in the stock market. Boom. Real estate is one that I got to work on. And then capital gains, I'm actually pretty good at that, especially when you see us sitting on old jewelry, scholarship jewelry and stuff. Cool. So 5 out of 7, I feel like I have mastered for what works in my life. Real estate, shout out Wonder B, she's helping me with that. When it comes to this royalty income, you'll notice that this is the list where I have the most to do, always, because it's the latest one that I've added to this goal of hitting 10 million. Because I don't think I'm gonna hit 10 million by just going to work, but going to work is gonna help. Second job's gonna help. Savings accounts help. They all help. And so you'll notice that my income 7 list goes crazy, but that's okay because this is the next one that I'm trying to dominate. All right. So make a missed post. I owe 3 memes. And since I missed them, I'm going to try to post 4 on Wednesday. All right. Now, random IG post. I didn't post anything on Sunday, so that's a fail. But that's okay because I got a lot of sleep in, so it was a successful day in that regard. Selecting right next week's post. I always got a next week post. I ain't worried about that. Now, here's an X that's unacceptable. Write 1 sentence or a paragraph. So, not only have I been slacking on writing my book, I am going to write not just a sentence or a paragraph today. I got to write a lot because a part of that book that I'm writing, I'm actually going to let it out when I go live about my when I go live about inter- entering the stock market if you're from the hood. All right, so I was supposed to do that video and go head to head with the Super Bowl, but I was. And if there's one thing about me, I be knocked. So it is what it is. But I will do my best to make it up to you. Now, document receipts. I don't have any receipts from my income 7, but it's on the list if I ever had to. So just so I can feel better, I'm gonna put a check mark there. Check income 7 out of 7 Google Docs and ideas. There's nothing for me to update there. I'm gonna put a check. Record the live. We doing that now. Finally, brush the teeth. I did that. Um, charge the Apple Watch. We're charging it right now, so I can get check mark for that. Play last week's episode on TV. We doing that, and this is the second time that we got the TV or what is it? Picture in picture in picture. And yes, my yo Harv Heavy. I don't need you talking trash to me in spirit. I could already hear you saying, "Yo, that camera ain't it." But we working on it. All right, we working on it. But that's a check mark. Download the live. I'm putting a check mark there because I always do it. Upload the live to YouTube, check mark. Now, as far as YouTube monetization, in the last 28 days, I had 778 views, 115, nope, I lied, 123 subscribers, and 48 hours of watch time. Yo, I can't get paid until 4,000 hours of watch time. So run up the numbers. If you fuck with the Super Kev, run up the numbers. All right. If you got multiple devices, have one of my shows just looping in the background. Do whatever you got to do to help out the Kev. You dig? But that's only if you fuck with the Kev. All right. Now respond to all YouTube comments. That's a check mark because ain't nobody been writing to me like that. So it's easy for me to keep up with that. Unfollow the unfollowers. So every Sunday, um, we, excuse me, every month, I said every Sunday, so it's monthly, we unfollow the people who unfollow me off of social media. So particularly Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm automatically gonna follow you back because I show love. Like the same love I be asking of y'all, I show. Okay. So when people unfollow me, it make me feel some type of way, especially that means I'm still following you and you left. And nah, it don't work like that. If you don't rocks with me no more, which is cool, or I post too much or whatever, all of that, all fair in your own social media. but ain't no way I'm gonna follow you. You get to see, hey, Protagonist 52 is following you, and then a bunch of my influences or whatever, whoever I'm influencing decides to follow you, and you ain't following us back. Like, it don't work like that. So we unfollow y'all, man. You already know what it is. Fuck y'all think y'all is. But I only do this once a month now. I used to do it every week, but now I do it once a month. So there's going to be check marks there for the rest of February. I'm not going to check the list until March, the first Sunday in March or whatever. All right, almost done here. Charge electronic devices. That's a check mark because mine are juiced up enough that I can say that. Twitch, this is an X. So I was supposed to stream from 9 a.m. to 10:30. I think I'm gonna move my stream to Mondays because it's hard to watch Power, watch the recaps, and then wake up in time. And if my Monday episodes are quick, then that gives me more time to stream. So I think we just came up with the solution. I'm gonna just have to move the stream to Monday. So as a matter of fact, copy. Let me actually put that in the notes right now in my Monday note because I gotta stream on Mondays, yo. This is crazy. All right. And last but not least, the income of the day links will be in the comment section below. All right. All of the relevant links for Sunday. Um, Now because Sunday is over, I'm just gonna wish everybody a happy Super Sunday. All right. And then my undone Sunday list has 54 items on it. Now I'm not gonna read them all to you. I am gonna get off of this live, start attacking those so that next Sunday it's less than 54. All right. And if I continue to make strides every day, I'm gonna get to this $10 million bag before I know it. And on that note, it's your boy Super Kev. As long as I'm A live, there will be A live. And as long as I'm A live, I'm gonna buy me the new Street Fighter and the newest King of Fighters. You already know what it is. Look out for my next episode. I can't wait. I hope I can find it. We're gonna be on the hunt. Man, it's gonna be a great Monday. I love y'all. Peace mode. Cool.